Here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. For this, going over the news, and we're talking about all the fun things going to be happening on the 1st of September, 2nd of September. I don't actually know. Those will be the 1st of September. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the things going to be happening for the global half-year anniversary and all the fun things in between. So it's going to be a riveting ride, and I bet you there's a lot of fun things to go over. So, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, boys and grills. Lost Vayne is here. Why you jib bait me like that? Yes! Confirmed! Get ready to do some damage. Oh, yeah, really? Just a little bit? Lost Vayne confirmed, baby. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and go over the maintenance notice for the 8/31 maintenance notice, which is legit tomorrow. It's going to be an early maintenance, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So, guys, everyone to know, tomorrow is early maintenance like they do sometimes in the hype days. Yes, we'll be streaming, and we'll be streaming during the maintenance. So if you want to join us, we will be there live on Twitch. So join us at twitch.tv/Sekapoko. If you need something to hype out, somewhere to be, of course, we will be there live for you during this Lost Vayne Meliodas event. It is Pogachimpu. So we're all excited. Yes, come join us, and we're going to have a great time. It'll be fun. Yes, we're doing polls. Okay. Be sure to close the game before maintenance. Very important. So you can play JP while you wait. All right, update details. Half anniversary part 1 events. We have plenty of events and prepared for the half year anniversary. The first thing that's going to be happening, of course, is the Awakened Lilia event appears in a special 7 catastrophe event. Another bingo board arrives, and another Hawk Pass may also arrive, and a plethora of rewards are here. Now, there are 2 new characters going to be added to the game. The first, of course, is Lost Vayne Meliodas, and the second is going to be Green Fraudrin. If you want to know what tomorrow's video is for your boy Sekapoko, it is going to be a Green Fraudrin video, so you can kind of see how the gameplay of where that character goes. I legitimately have a fully maxed out Green Fraudrin for y'all that I've been saving this video for quite some time, so you'll be able to see that video out tomorrow for the maxed out, most expensive unit in the entire game, and I'll tell you exactly how much it costs to build max out, so all you free-to-play players can be like, nope, and all you whales can be like, might do that. I don't know, maybe. All right, so they're going to be really cool units, and I will go over them in this video so you know exactly what they do and how they work. So, available through the half-year anniversary draw event. The event for the Japanese festival, by the way, for the Festival King is actually an entire month-long banner. The Goddess Elizabeth banner was originally 2 weeks, and they extended it to 4 weeks. So, potentially, we could actually have an entire month-long banner for Lost Vayne Meliodas. We don't quite know, but it's going to be really cool to see what they do. All right. Now, the next thing on the list, of course, we have returning popular and Lilia costume sets. The most malevolent knighthood costume set for Demon Meliodas, and the most malevolent knighthood costume set for the King of the Fairy King. So King and Meliodas. Okay. And the Holy Knight armor costume set for Gilthunder and Hauser. So the age-old question. Sekapoko, I have a question for you. It's very important, and I need to know this thing right now. If you've never been following the channel, you haven't been following the channel for the last 6 months, one of the biggest memes on the channel, of course, is can I buy Hauser's weapon for gems? Yes! Again! You can buy it for gems! I actually don't know. They didn't let us know. I have no idea. But it's coming back, though. I actually have no idea. They didn't actually state if it's coming back for gems. You can buy it, though. I don't know if you can buy it for gems, though. All right. Lilia UR costumes is now available for set purchase. So if you do want to buy Lilia's UR cosmetics and you do want to purchase them for actual dollars, you can do that. New costumes can be available for Lost Vayne Meliodas and Fraudrin, and I will be going over both sets of cosmetics in this video so you can see how they look. All right, the next thing out here, of course, is going to be the six New Year half anniversary celebration bundles and the daily sales bundles. Now, these bundles, some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are trash, but some of them are insane. So let's find out what they're going on with this. So first off, we have the daily sales bundle. We have a half-year anniversary thank you bundle, half-year anniversary festival bundles, and special upgrade bundles 1 and 2. Damn it. We're not getting the ticket bundles? No tickets? It might be. These festival bundles, 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure are the ticket bundles. This is one for, I believe, 33 tickets and another one for 77 tickets. Where they will be at $40 and $80 respectively, if my memory served me correctly. As far as like the total cost goes. You also get 60 diamonds on the first one and 90 diamonds on the second one, if I'm remembering this correctly. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, next up we have these special upgrade bundles 1 and 2. No idea what those are, but we'll have to find out. Bundle content reviews. Now, special monthly subscription bundles, monthly bundle. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so this is now on the Japanese version. A lot of people have been asking me what this is. Essentially, what happens for monthly bundles and weekly bundles is that you actually get an additional coin along with monthly bundles. They allow you to get a 100% deathmatch occurrence rate. What that means is if you buy a monthly pack or you're a monthly pack buyer, what happens is every time you do a demon, it will instantly, boss stage, it will instantly spawn the demon. You don't have to worry about continuously doing the runs. It'll actually just be one run and you spawn the demon. It's really good, really nice QL change. Very helpful for people that do buy the monthly bundle. I personally love this. The second thing is going to be the weekly bundle. The weekly bundle, of course, is the most value option for all players if you are looking to purchase anything in the game. And if you need to know more about value options, if I remember, there is a whale guide somewhere over there, and I hope I'll remember at the 5-minute marker. And the next thing, of course, you get auto skip tickets along with these for the weekly bundle, which is really 10 auto skip tickets per day, which is great. The weekly bundle, of course, is going to be for the stamina pack. Is actually going to give you an event key dungeon bundle. I'll also be showing you all 3 of these bundles so you can kind of see them as we keep going through. Next up, we have new bundles, of course, for full upgrades for strength, HP, and as well as speed. We have new equipment bundles, new starter bundles, and new starter bundle 2. I think these new starter bundles are actually somewhat good from what I remember. I don't 100% remember, but I remember those being decent. When they do get launched on probably a couple days after or within a day or so, I will be going over these bundles so you can figure out what's worth and not worth as far as what to buy. And I'll give you some value assessments on what they cost per dollar and all that stuff. But that'll take me a little bit of time to get all together. 2, the Tier 5 Awaken SSR Equipment Selector Bundle Ticket. I believe that means you can buy one piece of SSR 5-star gear, and I think it's fully awakened, fully maxed out gear. All right, item improved bundles. Return of bundle step 3. Cool. I think that's the $100 bundle. The bundle was like 3 steps. Okay. There's going to be a gold bundle. Nice. Festival rookie bundle. Not so great. Festival champion bundle. Not so great. Equipment bundle 1 and 2. Not so great. Limit break bundle 3. Lots of monetization options. Cool. Bundles no longer for sale. And none of these matter because they all suck anyways. Moving on. Draw pool edition, of course. Now this is the important thing for everyone to know. Derriere is being added to part 2 banners and going to be added to the demon race tickets. So if you wanted to do the fairy goddess and Fairy Goddess and Demon tickets, you of course can use those for getting Derriere. I've been saving all mine for these. And very important thing, and also not the best timing, but also interesting. There are 2 different characters that are very important for this. Meliodas is finally receiving his UR equipment as we thought it was going to be for the Lost Vayne Meliodas. You can get it. Hey, Sekapoko, what gear should I go for Lost Vayne Meliodas? I have an entire video about it. Hopefully, I remember that a link fish and video is over there, so you can go check it out. And next up, we have for Gother, he is also receiving his UR set. Fraudrin, if you're big whale and you're like a 0.1% player, it's good. You have to have it, so whatever. Anyways. Moving on. Ending events and bundles. Of course, all the stuff that's out right now is leaving. Diamond Bogo, of course, is being reset. So if you need to buy the big whale dollar stuff, make sure that you buy it before reset so you can actually get your LV Melly dollars and all the things. So that'll help you out. There's also been a couple fixes in here. Fix the issue with Monspeed's hands did not show when having certain weapon cosmetics. I did not even know that was an issue. Fix an issue. By the way, Darkskin was freaking out about this. He was like, I went to engrave my Mikasa, and what happened? The UR gear from Mikasa is not showing. I can't UR my Mikasa. They took it out the game. I'm freaking out. It was great. I laughed my ass out. I was like, Darcy, it's probably a bug. Chill. But he was freaking out. You should go check out his video on that. It was hella funny. I lost my shit. I was laughing so hard. Fix the issue with reverse stages content incorrectly displayed. Basically, if you did not know about this, you were able to swipe right or left. You can do that right now if you want to on part 1 and actually go check to see the part 2 reverse stages, but you actually can't see in the individual stages. It just says in Korean title for each of the stage names, but that's all it does. All right, first on the list of the things I mentioned, let's go ahead and go over Lost Vayne Meliodas cosmetics so you can kind of see how they look here. These are all the ones that you're going to be able to get on the release of Lost Vayne Meliodas. These are going to be his weapon sets here. You can kind of see them at they all look very, very similar. I know that you can't see them right now on the screen, but they all look very, very similar. There's no real distinction. As far as headpieces, this is how they look on Meliodas. All right, and then this is going to be the stuff that's available for Fraudren's release. We have this one. I think no, that's not it. That's Blue Fraudren. These two are Blue Fraudren. This is going to be available on release. This one is going to be available on release. So is this. We have this SSR cosmetic here that looks all jank, and then we have this one right here. As far as weapons go, he's got this one right here. This sword for the base Dreyfus kind of style sword. We got this one right here. It's kind of cool. We got this sword right here. And finally, this last SSR sword, which is kind of cool too. For headpieces, we got this main Dreyfus headpiece. We got Dreyfus looking like... Actually, that's not one. That's not one of them. This one, I think this one. It's either this one or one of these two is available. And then this one and this. Oh, that's the wrong one. And then this one. This was like a little man butt on it. So I mentioned this on the before, but essentially this is how the new weekly packs will look. You can see you get 10 skip tickets along with each little thing for every single day. Right here, you get, of course, these little purple things. These are the instant spawn demon things. They don't actually show up. They just if you buy it, it automatically just does it. And then this one here, if you buy the stamina potions, this is actually a really interesting buy. So this is a very, very good pickup. If you're whale, because you get the key dump bundles, and if you want to buy these, this is actually a very good buy because you get a total of 7 event dungeon keys. These are actually super, super nice if you need SSR pendants, and if you want to buy AP pots, that's great. But SSR pendants wise, this is like extremely good. You can see it, you get like 1 SSR, maybe 2 to 3 SSR pendants a week really off this, so it's really, really good. I'd say this is like a definite like nice little bump if you want SSR pendants for leveling lots of units for whales. But for free to play, obviously you can't buy any of these. So, Sekapoko, is Red Derriere on the banner? I fucking do not know. I know exactly what you know, okay? I know exactly what you know, okay? Chill. Hey, Sekapoko, what about Blue Easton? What's up with Blue Easton? Yo, I'm telling you, I have no idea. Honestly, they didn't mention it. If they had mentioned it, I would have known. But what's happening with Blue Easton is really interesting. I don't know what's going to be happening for the Awaken Lily event. Maybe we're going to have to just clear Valenti 3 separate times to actually spawn the event. Set 3 separate times. I have no idea. Maybe we have to fight Easton. Maybe we fight Mono. I have no idea. The Evil Lily event is going to be very different than on JP. But I'm curious and hopeful. So hopefully it's going to be fun. All right, Sekapoko, tinfoil the fuck hat out of me. Okay, so basically, because of what I'm seeing in the banner, what's up with Lilia and going on with her, potentially, Lilia could be on the most recent version of the Lost Vayne Meliodas banner. That's what I'm seeing. The reason I think that, I think the characters that actually might get put into the mix because Gloxini is being taken out and Frauge is putting in, is they might take out entirely, might even just take them out, Derriere. So Derriere might not be in the banner, and it might actually just be Lilia and Valenti being added with Fraudren. My original thought was that was the case, so maybe that is the case. They might actually remove an additional unit or two here and there, and they actually might throw in the green Lilia as well. So hopefully that it's the case, and we do get those units. Unfortunately, it may not be Derriere based on this time around, but that's my guess, tinfoil hat, based on what's going on in the content. So, because we have so much craziness going on right now, guys, I, of course, am doing a Q&A session to talk about what's going on real quick with all the Twitch chat. So, Twitch chat, ask me what you want to know. Hawk Pass with Easton and Mono. You know what? That would be really cool. Honestly, that would be insane. That could be a way they could do it. That would be very, very, very cool. That would be very smart, too. Hammer Raid Up event. There was no mention of the Hammer Raid Up event or any other type of event. However, usually in these types of events, it's a 2-part event. So what could happen is that in the second part of the event, you're actually going to have the Hammer event as well as the Gear Gacha event. So that's probably what's going to happen there. Remember, it could most likely a 2-part event. Are you taking submission for the 6-month box review? I could potentially do that. Yes, we could do a 6-month box review. I will post it on YouTube as well as Twitch to talk about it to see what you guys want to do. I will do a poll on YouTube as well as have the poll available for Twitch. The Sekapoko, like Sekapoko, of course. Rank 80 meme or just a meme? You know what? We didn't get any information about rank 80, but potentially in part 2 of the anniversary, SAF anniversary, it could come around. Did the BOGO reset? Yes, the BOGO reset. Are you taking? Are you read that? Call your boys on Discord call. We could do a Discord call at some point. On the JP Derriere LV banner, it was only 2 weeks a gap. Why do people think she won't be available on the Global banner? Well, the reason that she may not be on there is because it's a back-to-back banner, and that may be the case. However, we don't know for sure. She is available on part 2, and I've been saving my part 2 tickets just in case this eventuality to happen. So I will be able to get Derriere dupes, and I have been saving every single part 2 ticket since the inception of the game. I might get shafted on the Chief, just knowing my luck from all the banners and Green Escanor. I didn't get the shaft on the Blue Belly banner. Cool. That's nice to know. Green Esterosa in the coin shop this week. We did not get any information about Green Esterosa in the coin shop this week, so you have to chill on that. Best Gother UR gear. I go with an HP and defense set personally, and I have seen people go with attack defense, but it's really only good for tankier comps if you want to rely on your Gother damage. Personally, I think HP defense is the best way to go. And you lead in a lot of comic class for him too, so that's probably a better way to go. Hey, Sekapoko, with triple defense on Gother, HP defense. I go with HP defense. Some people go triple D though. It is a good option. It is also good for Guild Boss, but you don't need triple D for Guild Boss for his attack and defense. Attack and HP sets. So if you wanted to like switch around with a triple defense set, what I would recommend doing for Gother UR set, of course, is going to go for the mid rolls on defense. So what I mean about that is, of course, if your necklace piece as well as your earring piece, make sure both of those are going to be defense pieces when you are your HP defense set. Are you going to go for an attack defense LV gear? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. LV or Fraudrin? What about them? They're both good. LV is obviously much better for more players. Let's see here. Will Lost Fans UR gear be for every Meliodas? Yes, it will be. But of course, his cosmetic sets are very different. What team is good for Lost Fan Meliodas? Typically, Ulti Rush is the go-to team with Gother as well as King and Merlin in the backline. You can also run it with a Red King backline if you wanted to go for a more tankier team, and run a Green Merlin in the front line, or run a Red Merlin in the front line for a little more control. It really depends on what route you want to go for Ulti Rush, control, counter pierce, whatever you want to go for. There are many different options, and they're all very interesting and good to use. Should free-to-play Max Fraudrin? Ha, nice meme, dude. Where's the Lost Vayne animation summons? The Lost Vayne animation summons, they will probably add them in. It's already added into the game many moons ago, but it was probably just added recently to this update, so it'll probably be available on that time around. Sekapoko, does the new animation come out for Lost Vayne when you summon? Most likely. That's most likely what will happen. Are you going to try to go for 6/6? I'm not quite sure. It doesn't really make a ton of sense for me as a player to do that. Like, I don't typically use meta teams in my PvP videos, so going for a 6/6 unit on a meta character doesn't really seem like the best play. However, if I go for a top 100 video, maybe that would be a fun thing to do. But we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. Is LV on the banner? Good question. I actually have no idea. Is 1/6 LV enough? Yes, 1/6 LV enough is typically enough on launch to wipe enemy teams, but you're needing multiple cards. If you have less cards, if you have one card with a 2/6 LV Meliodas, you typically wipe almost every enemy team in the game. However, just know that a lot of people are much more geared on global nowadays versus the people were on JP at the 9-month marker. The amount of gear stones and the amount of equipment stuff, the amount of random stuff they've given us throughout the entirety of the 6-month marker is much greater than at the 9-month marker for JP. So just know that you may have more stuff than an average JP player on launch of Lost Vayne Meliodas, and you might be fighting harder comps to beat. If you only have one option, would you UR King's Gear or Gother's Gear first? I personally would have gone Gother's Gear first because I don't use King in a lot of compositions. However, I've already done UR King, so I don't really think that's an option for me. Smooth, crunchy, or peanut butter? It depends on the day and it depends on the brand. I typically go with smooth, crunchy, smooth peanut butter if I'm doing a PB&J. But if I do want to go for like some kind of mix or go with a crunchy peanut butter style, I go with an all-natural peanut butter because it tastes a lot better when I eat the peanut butter. But for like a Jiffy style peanut butter, just quick and easy, I go for smooth. So will LV Belly be on the upcoming Goddess Elizabeth banner? Yes, most likely. Every festival banner is on another festival banner just to give you a good thing. Does LV go burr? Yes. Thick milk with skill milk. I don't really like milk. I'm not really a fan of milk. I use it in cereal, but that's about all the time I use it, or I use it to help with like mac and cheese. That's about it. Second, should we do Gother UR gear or LV first? Well, it really depends on what you want to do. If you're not going to be running an LV composition, you should probably do Gother gear. But if you do want to use a Pierce team or whatever, then you probably should go for Meliodas Gear. And if you wanted to use an LV team, obviously LV first. Do cards in your hand count for a secret technique? The way secret technique works is all the cards that you're going to have after you use the ultimate. So whether you use the cards or not after your ultimate, it does not matter. But if you use them before your ultimate, it does count against your ultimate. So you do not get that card tracking toward your secret technique. It's very, very similarly to the way Mikasa works. If you want to test her out, try her damage and see how she works out in certain situations. Is it worth buying 4 tickets LVs? I have no idea what that means. Will Derriere be playable after LV comes out? Yes, very much so. Derriere can actually completely destroy Lost Vayne Meliodas teams. Really depends on your RNG and who goes first, as well as the team compositions. Milk first or cereal? You always drop cereal first because you don't want to splash the milk everywhere. Josh, I remember that. No gear gotcha readout. They will probably announce it at a later date. We'll get that on probably part 2. Second, can you show us some counters for LV? I literally make videos all day long on JP talking about different team compositions that you could potentially use, and I made a bunch already. So if you want to go check my YouTube channel, they're usually in the PvP playlist, and if you want to check out JP videos, that's basically the only way you can check those out. If you don't manage to get LV, you should delete the game. No. LV is really, really good for free-to-play players, but if you don't get him, don't feel discouraged. He's really, really fun and very good in PvP. However, as you've seen from many YouTubers as well as myself, you can easily defeat LV teams if you play correctly and you know exactly what composition you want to do to counter Lost Vayne Meliodas. Goddess Liz does help a lot with that as well in the future, so you can actually do pretty well past that point. I actually didn't have LV on the launch of LV, if you didn't know, and I ended up using many different compositions in order to beat Lost Vayne Meliodas teams. So I did just fine on PvP without Lost Vayne Meliodas, but it is a little bit harder. Do you think they're going to nerf him someday? No. It's illegal to nerf units in the Japanese version as well as Korean version. Seeing how we don't get some information, do you think we'll get more notes later tonight or tomorrow? Probably not. We're probably just going to get the release order notes and then some of the cosmetic stuff and maybe some sprinkle on top for event content. But that's about it. They've changed. We actually made a huge stink about the release order of patch notes through Netmarble, and they've started to change the way that they release patch notes. And because we did that, there's many, many more people that are excited about the content right when we get the news release drop. So very, very exciting. Best cosmetic for LV. There's only a certain amount of cosmetics that you can get, so pick them all up. Is 1/6 element good for ungeared? Yeah, it's fine, but it depends on how many cards you have in your hand for the ultimate. When is LV cosplay, right? What cosmetics cost you for LV? All of them. But you can't get them on launch. You have to wait 2 weeks just like every other unit. Okay, if I have 300 gems, should I pull in this banner or save for Goddess Liz? It's completely up to you. LV is a very good unit. Banner's probably really good, so just have fun. Are LV cosmetics permanent? Yes, they are permanent cosmetics. You can pick them up anytime you want. Alright guys, my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. You guys have a great rest of your day. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Lost Vayne Meliodas, all the fun things you can in between. Of course, going to be doing the premiere live with you on Twitch on this, so if you do want to join us again, twitch.tv/Sekapoko to join when LV launches, and we'll have a great time. Have a great day, guys. Peace.